Hello, good day, everyone. So I'm Engineer Alan Gabriel Ariosa, your instructor for the subject ES 221 differential equation. So little information about myself. So I am a registered mechanical engineer and I graduated po sa USTP last 2023. So I'm currently working as a mechanical engineer sa planta sa Hasaan. And I've been a part-time instructor since 2024. And I've also taught differential equations in the past years. Okay, so for our lesson for today, since nag-announce ang administration na we would conduct an asynchronous session due to situation karon na high ang heat index nato. So, supposed to be I would na-send dapat na ako ni last Saturday but due to other circumstances and commitments, karon pa na ako ma-send. So, let us begin. So, first is we will discuss the introduction to differential equations. So differential equations, ang prerequisite ani is the differential calculus and integral calculus. Okay, so ma-apply nato atong mga natun-an sa differential calculus and integral calculus, which is calculus 1 and calculus 2. Okay, so what are differential equations? Okay, so the construction of mathematical models to approximate real-world problems has been one of the most important aspects of the theoretical development of each of the branches of science. Okay, so basically, when we deal with real-world problems, no, we transform it into a mathematical model para ma-simplify and ma-define nato siya well. And magamit nato ang differential equations in dealing with these real-world problems. This is often the case that these mathematical models involve an equation in which a function and its derivative play important roles. Such equations are called differential equations. So basically, differential equations are equations that has a function and mga derivatives niya within that same equation. So our aim is to find methods for solving differential equations. That is to find the unknown function or functions that satisfy the differential equation. Okay, so these are the following examples of a differential equation. Okay, so we have dy over dx is equal to cos x. So we have also the dy so squared. So but pasabot ana it is the second derivative of y with respect to x. Okay, so it's not to the power of 2, meaning it is the second derivative. So equation 3, you have x squared plus y squared dx minus 2xy dy. Then you also have number 4. I'm sure na familiar po mo the symbol for the partial derivative. So partial derivative of u with the respect to the partial derivative of t is equal to h squared partial derivative or the second partial derivative. Okay. So those are the following examples of differential equations. So it's basically function and the derivative of those function within an equation. Okay, so an equation involves one or more derivatives with respect to a particular variable. That variable is called an independent variable. A variable is called dependent if a derivative of that variable occurs. So we have the equation 5, no? So the derivative of I over the derivative of t, so second derivative, plus r that's di over dt plus 1 over ci is equal to e um, w cos wt. So Your I here is the dependent variable. Okay? And your T is the independent variable. So basically, makita nato ang dependent variable sa taas and the independent variable sa ubos. And you also have the L, R, C, E, and W, which are called the parameters or your constants or arbitrary constants. Okay? So independent, dependent, and your parameters. So we also have the equation 6, no? The second partial derivative of v with respect to the second partial derivative of x plus second partial derivative of v with respect to the second derivative of y is equal to 0. So in this uh, instance, we have one independent variable which is v, and you have two independent variables which are x and y. Okay. Then we also have this equation x squared plus y squared dx minus 2xy dy is equal to 0. So wala pa dili pa nato makita directly kung unsa ang ah, dependent variable kay wala man tong dy over dx. So pwede nato siya i-simplify, no? So pwede nato siya himuon nga we divide both sides by dx or dy. So basically, pwede sa situation 1, we have dy over dx or it could be dx over dy. So you can either pick which is your dependent variable. So in this first one, the dependent variable is dy or y, and the independent variable is x. Then sa second situation, no? So the dependent variable is x and the independent variable is y. So some cases dili mo directly ma-identify kung unsa ang dependent and independent. So you have to transform the equation. Next, so we have this exercise. To identify the independent variables, the dependent variables, and the parameters in the equations given. Okay, so very clear. So the independent variable for number 1 is x, and the dependent variable is y. And you have wala tayong parameters for this equation number 1. Then number 2, the dependent variable is y, and the independent variable is x. And the parameter is k. Okay. Next one, the dependent variable is u, and in this case we have three independent variables which are t, x, and y. Then your parameter is h. Then in this next one, the dependent variable is w, and the independent variable is x. Okay. Then the parameter is y. Then the next one, you have the dependent variable is x and the independent variable is y. Oh, we have no parameters on this one. We have four. We have four as a parameter. Okay, so that is how we identify the dependent, and the parameters of the equation. Okay, so we go to the next one. So we have what we call an ordinary differential equation. So an ordinary differential equation, it involves ordinary derivatives of one or more dependent variables with respect to a single independent variable. And it is called an ordinary differential equation. So basically, ordinary derivatives of one or more dependent variables and with respect to a single independent variable. Okay, so muna itong mga examples sa ordinary differential equations. So you have uh, an ordinary derivative of your dependent variable of one or more dependent variable. So you can have multiple dependent variables and a single independent variable. Okay, so in this case, the dependent variable is y and the independent variable is x. In this next one, the dependent variable is x and the independent variable is t. Okay, so that is an ordinary differential equation. Next one, the other type of differential equation is a partial differential equation. So a differential equation involving partial derivatives of one or more dependent variables with respect to one or more than one independent variable is called a partial differential equation. Okay? So pakita nato symbol sa to ang partial derivative is this one. So when we see this one, that's automatically a partial differential equation. Okay? Okay? So to further distinguish, no, we have what we call an order. So the order of the differential equation is the order of the highest order derivative appearing in the equation. Okay? So for instance, no, let's say put pasabot sa highest order, no? When we do derivatives, so we have na kay first derivative, second derivative, third derivative. Okay? So kung ikapila na siya nga derivative, ang highest order, no? Kapila na siya nga derivative, mo na siya ang order sa differential equation. So let's see, in this one, okay, the highest order derivative is 1. And makita nato nga ang order niya is 2. So meaning the order of this differential equation is second order. Okay? So kaning dy over dx is the first derivative. Okay? So do not to be confused with this exponent. So it doesn't mean that this is the second derivative. Okay, so this is the first derivative, this is the second derivative, and so this is the highest order derivative. And it is in the second order. So the order of this differential equation is second order. Next one, okay, so the highest order derivative is this one. So it is in the fourth order. Then we also have partial derivative. The highest order derivative is uh first derivative, so the order is first order. Then the same with this one, the highest order derivative is the second derivative, so it is in the second order. Okay? So, ingana lang ka-simple, kung unsa ang highest order derivative, mo na ang order sa imuhang differential equation. Okay, next one. Then after order, you will have to identify the degree. Okay? So the degree of a differential equation is always a positive integral value. So the degree is the power of the highest order derivative. So let's say for example, okay, so we have dy over dx, then it is in the third power. So let's say in the differential equation, this is the highest order derivative dy over dx, and it is in the third power. So meaning the degree is 3. Okay. So let's look at this example. So the highest order derivative is this one. And it is in the first power. So the degree is 1. Next one, the highest order derivative is this one. So, and it is in the power of 2. So meaning the degree is 2. Then last one, the highest order derivative is this one. And it is in the power of 3. So this is 3. Okay. So that's how you identify the degree. Okay. So unsa ang power sa highest order derivative nimo? Okay. So let's look at this exercise. So state whether the differential equation is an ordinary differential equation or partial differential equation and state its order and degree. Okay. So number one, so this is an ordinary differential equation. And the order, so order is the highest order derivative. So the derivative is dy over dx. So this is in the first order. So the order is 1. And for the degree, okay, so unsa ang power sa imong highest order derivative, it is in the power of 1. So the degree is 1. Okay. The next one. So what we can see here, this is also an ordinary differential equation. And the highest order derivative is this one, which is in the second derivative. So the order is 2. And it is in the power of 3, so meaning ang degree is 3. Okay. So next one, this is also an ordinary differential equation. Okay, so it is in the power of 2. So, meaning y double dot, it is in the second derivative. So the order is 2. And it is in the power of 2, so the degree is also 2. Okay, okay, next one. So this is clearly an ordinary differential equation. And the order is the highest order. So this is the fourth derivative. So the order is 4 and the degree is 1 since it is the power of 1. Okay. So next one, we have the square root of dy over dx squared plus 4y is equal to the second derivative of dy over dx. So basically, pag natay radicals, we need to eliminate this radical. So we can eliminate this radical by squaring both sides. So this will become dy over dx squared plus 4y equal to d squared y over dx squared. Okay, so this is an ordinary differential equation and the highest order derivative is the second derivative. So the order is 2 and it is in the power of 2. So the degree is 2. Okay, so imagine if we didn't remove the radical. So kung directly lang nimo siya kuan, Okay, you would be correct in the order, which is the d square, the second derivative of dy over dx. Pero mali ka sa degree, kay dapat squared ang iyahang degree. Okay, dili 2 ang iyang degree, dili 1. So pag radical sa equation, we need to eliminate the radical. Okay, so one way to eliminate the radical is to square the both sides. Okay, so next one. So this is also an ordinary differential equation. The highest order derivative is the third derivative. Okay, so the order is 3. Then it is in the power of 1, so the degree is 1. Okay, the next one. Okay, so like ganihan, no? Pwede nato ni siya i-divide by dx. Okay, so this would cancel and this would become dy over dx. Okay, so this is an ordinary differential equation and it is the first derivative, so the order is 1 and the degree is also 1. Okay, yan. Okay, so na po tayo ginatawag na linear ordinary differential equation. So a linear ordinary differential equation of order n in the dependent and the independent variable x in an equation that is in or can be expressed in the form. Okay, so we have 4. So observe that the dependent variable y and its various derivative occur to the first degree only. And first degree only. Okay, so wala siya naka-square or naka to the power of 3. Okay, ang first derivative. Okay, or the derivatives of your independent variable. Okay, so pasabot niya. Okay, so for example, kani dy over dx or the second derivative. Okay, so as long as wala ni siya naka to the power of any number, it would be called a linear ordinary differential equation. Okay, kung ang nakay makita nga dy over dx and naka to the second power siya or the third power, fourth power, dili na siya linear. Okay, so it will already be called a non-linear ordinary differential equation. And another thing, wala po kay makita nga multiple uh, no products of y or any derivative. So y to the y times something. So wala kay makita ngayong ana sa linear ordinary differential equation. So no transcendental functions or derivatives occur as well. Okay? So ingana, kung wala kay makita ngayong ana, that is a linear ordinary differential equation. Okay, so example sa ordinary differential equation. Okay, so first, dapat ang mga derivative sa y is wala siya naka to the power of a particular number. Okay, so the degree is always 1. Okay, so this is 1, this is 1. Okay, so this is a linear differential equation. Okay, so next, this is should be 4. Okay, so makita nato wala poy power ang mga derivatives. Okay, so this is 1, this is 1, this is 1. Okay, and wala po'y product sa y and the derivative. Okay, so this is also a linear ordinary differential equation. So kana lang, tanaw na to, dapat ang derivative sa y, wala siya naka to the power of a number, and dapat ang y nimo is wala siya nakamultiply sa iyahang derivative and wala siya nakasulod to a transcendental function. So, ipasabot na to ana. So, pwede cosine y e to the power of y, okay? ln of y. Basta walay mga ingani, it's still considered a linear differential equation. So, okay rin yung 6y. Okay? Okay, pwede rin ng 6y. Okay? So, next one is the non-linear ordinary differential equation. So, a non-linear ordinary differential equation is an ordinary differential equation that is not linear. Okay, so violate niya itong mga conditions. So first one, okay, so makita nato nga ang second derivative and first derivative is in the first power. Okay? So, masatisfy niya nga linear siya. But, makita nato nga na siya ay 6y squared. Okay? So, y squared is y times y. So, bawal yapon ni siya. Kung 6y lang, pwede. Pero, pag naka-multiply na siya o anything, bawal na. Okay? So, this is a non-linear ordinary differential equation. Okay, so the next one, okay, so to the power of 1, 6y is possible, pwede. Pero, ang 5y nimo is nakapultiply sa iyahang derivative. So, this would violate the condition. So, this is also a non-linear differential equation. Okay? Then, the third one, okay, so, makita ka na to, ang first derivative niya is in the power of 3. So, dili siya in the power of 1. So this already violates the rule. So this is also a nonlinear differential equation. Okay, so I hope it is clear. Okay, so exercise. Okay, so state whether the DE is linear or nonlinear. Okay, so makita nato ni. Okay, so the second derivative is in the power of 1. The first derivative is in the power of first derivative is in the power of 1. And y doesn't have any multiply. So this is a linear differential equation. The next one, dy over dx is to the power of 1. So this, and wala po any multiples of y. So this is also a linear differential equation. Okay? Then, dere, kita na to the power of 3, nya pag kay y cubed. So this is already a nonlinear differential equation. Then number 4, to the fourth power, to the third power. So automatically, this is a nonlinear differential equation. Okay, so that ends our lesson or lesson 1 in the introduction of differential equation. So as a recap, no? So we've discussed what are differential equations. So differential equations are mathematical concepts or mathematical models nga atong ginasolve to solve real world problems. Okay, so you have ordinary differential equations, you have partial differential equations, and you have order or the order of the highest ordered derivative. Then the degree, kung unsa ang power ato sa imuhang highest ordered derivative. Then you also have linear and nonlinear differential equations. Okay, so next nato lesson is the elimination of arbitrary constants. So it would be in the next lesson. Okay, so you have a problem set that will be submitted sa Saturday, our next class. And we'll also have a quiz lang, short quiz before we proceed to our next lesson. Okay? So that would be all. Thank you.